well as analysis of the system in frequency domain. So the signal representation frequency domain is very advantageous than time domain signal. For example, we have taken the multiplication, convolution in time domain becomes multiplication in frequency domain. Okay, so here we have two forms of Fourier series are there. So, for example, frequency domain analysis of a system provides many advantages over the time domain analysis of system. Like convolution in time domain becomes uh, simple multiplication in frequency domain. So here the signal characteristics can be expressed in terms of amplitude spectrum as well as phase spectrum. Amplitude spectrum means we will draw the plot between amplitude versus frequency, and phase spectrum means we will draw the plot between phase angle versus frequency. Okay, so here we have two forms of Fourier series representation is there. So first one is trigonometric form and second one is exponential form. Here we are discussing about the trigonometric form. Okay, here we are taking m of t as a periodic signal, m of t which satisfies the equation m of t equal to m of t plus t naught. But we are writing any arbitrary function m of t in terms of DC component and higher harmonics or AC components. So here we have one DC component and we have number of AC components, first order AC component, second order AC component, third order. These are all called harmonics or AC components. Here we have F naught, 2F naught, 3F naught, 4F naught up to NF naught. We have n number of harmonic components are there. These are called sinusoids of fundamental frequency F naught, that is F naught, 2F naught, 3F naught, like that. So we can write this m of t as a naught plus sigma n equal to 1 to infinity an cos n omega naught t plus bn sin n omega naught t. Here a naught, an and bn, these three are called Fourier coefficients, where a naught is it is the amplitude of the DC component, and an is the amplitudes of cosine components, and bn is the amplitudes of corresponding sine components. These can be calculated by using the formulas a naught equal to 1 by t naught integral t naught to t naught plus t naught m of t dt, and an equal to 2 by t naught integral t naught to t naught plus t naught m of t into cos n omega naught t dt, and bn can be calculated by using the formula 2 by t naught integral t naught to t naught plus t naught m of t sin n omega naught t dt. These three are the Fourier coefficients. So these can be replaced by its polar form. M of t can be m of t in trigonometric Fourier series expansion form can be replaced by its polar form for our convenience. It is more compact form. So and it can be represented as m of t equal to s naught plus sigma n equal to 1 to infinity sn cos n omega naught t minus phi n, where sn is square root of an square plus bn square, and phi n is minus tan inverse bn by an. Okay, so and this is the proof for this polar form. Okay, so we are taking the basic arbitrary signal m of t as the m of t equal to an cos n omega naught t plus bn sin n omega naught t. Okay, so divide and multiply this right hand side by square root of an square plus bn square, so that it will become equation number 5. So after that, we are considering the right angle triangle with sides an, bn, and square root of an square plus bn square with phase angle phi n. So with this, we can write the expressions for sin phi n and cos phi n. Cos phi n is opposite side by hypotenuse. Sin phi n equal to opposite side by hypotenuse, and cos phi n equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. So sin phi n is bn by square root of an square plus bn square, and cos phi n is an by square root of an square plus bn square. So that this expression becomes cos a cos b plus, it is in the form of cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. It is nothing but the formula of cos a minus b. Okay, so we can replace this expression by cos a minus b, that is cos n omega naught t minus phi n, and this square root of an square plus bn square can be replaced by sn. Okay, where sn is square root of an square plus bn square, and phi n is minus tan inverse bn by an. Okay, after that we will draw the plots between magnitude and phase. phase spectrum and magnitude spectrum. Magnitude spectrum means it is the plot between amplitude versus frequency, whereas phase spectrum is it is the plot between phase angle versus frequency. Already we have done a problem in the in the yesterday's class also. So this is the given problem. This is the waveform. With this time period, it will be repeated up to infinity. So what is the basic fundamental time period here? T naught, T naught is 1 second. From that T naught 1 second, we will write the fundamental frequency. Frequency is nothing but a reciprocal of the time period, that is f naught equal to 1 by T naught, that is 1 by 1, it is 1 hertz. And after that we will write the angular frequency, that is omega naught. Omega naught equal to 2 pi into f naught, that is 2 pi into 1, that is 2 pi radians. Okay, so here m of t is given as e power minus t. Okay, from this we have to find out the Fourier coefficients a naught, an and bn by using the formulas a naught equal to 1 by t naught integral t naught to t naught plus t naught m of t dt, and an equal to 2 by t naught integral t naught to t naught plus t naught m of t cos n omega naught t dt, and bn equal to square root 2 by t naught integral t naught to t naught plus t naught m of t sin n omega naught t dt. So by using the simple calculus, we can find out the values of a naught, an and bn. After that, we will substitute these values in the expression of m of t. M of t equal to a naught plus sigma n equal to 1 to infinity an cos n omega naught t plus bn sin n omega naught t. Okay, and these can be replaced by its polar form. Polar form is nothing but m of t equal to s naught plus sigma n equal to 1 to infinity Sn cos n omega naught t minus phi n, where Sn is the square root of an square plus bn square, and phi n is minus tan inverse of bn by an. So by substituting these values in these expressions, we will get the two plots, that is amplitude spectrum and phase spectrum, like this. So up to here we discussed in the earlier class. Now we will see some problems. See the second problem. Draw the amplitude and phase spectrum of the signal m of t. M of t, time domain signal m of t is given as, this is the signal. So it is varying from minus 5 to plus 5. Having the time period, it is varying from minus 1 to 1. Minus 1 to 1 is nothing but how much will be the fundamental time period? Fundamental time period is minus 1 to 0, it is 1 second, and 0 to 1, it is another 1. It is a 2. Here the time period is 2 seconds. T naught is 2 seconds. So f naught becomes 1 by t naught, that is 1 by 2. It is 0.5 hertz. So fundamental frequency is 0.5 hertz. So here we have this given function is expressed in two functions, that is from minus 1 to 0, its value is 1 plus t, m of t is 1 plus t, and from 0 to 1, its value is 1 minus t. See, m of t equal to 1 plus t for minus 1 is less than t is less than 0. Similarly, m of t equal to 1 minus t for 0 is less than or equal to t is less than or equal to 1. Okay, so and t naught is 2 seconds, f naught is 1 by 2, that is 0.5 hertz. After that we have to find out the angular frequency omega naught. Omega naught is nothing but 2 pi into f naught. Here f naught is 0.5 hertz, so 2 pi into 0.5, that is 5 radians. So omega naught is 5 radians. Okay, so then cos n omega naught becomes cos pi n. Cos pi n. Why? Because it is cos n omega naught. Here the omega naught value is pi radians. So pi into n. Okay, pi into n omega naught. See, first of all, here also we have to find out the values of first we write the trigonometric form, arbitrary trigonometric form, that is m of t equal to a naught plus sigma n equal to 1 to infinity a n cos n omega naught t plus b n sin n omega naught t dt. Okay, after that we have to find out the values of Fourier coefficients. What are the Fourier coefficients here? A naught, an and bn. How the an is expressed? A naught is expressed a naught equal to 1 by t naught integral t naught to t naught plus t naught m of t dt. Here 1 by t naught is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into integral. Here we have two m of t functions. See here, we have 2 m of t. M of t equal 1 plus t from minus 1 to 0, and it is 1 minus t from 0 to 1. Okay, so 1 by 2 into integral minus 1 to 0 1 plus t dt plus integral 0 to plus 1 1 minus t dt. Okay, by doing the integration here, 1 by 2 into integral minus 1 to 0 integral 1 dt, that is t, plus integral t dt, that is t square by 2, with the limits 0 minus 1, plus half into integral 0 to 1 integral 1 dt is t, minus integral t dt is t square by 2, t square by 2 with the limits 0 1. By substituting these values in these expressions, so 1 by 2 into 0 plus 0 by 2 0 minus minus of minus 1 minus 1 by 2, like this. By substituting these values in this expression, we will get the value of a naught is 1 by 2. Okay, a naught value is 1 by 2. In the same manner, we can find out the values of an and bn. How to find out the value of an equal to 2 by t naught integral t naught to t naught plus t naught m of t into cos n omega naught t dt. Here here also we have two functions, so here also, here the limits also varies. So minus 1 to 0 we have one function, so minus 1 to 0 m of t into cos n omega naught t plus integral 0 to 1 m of t, that is 1 minus t into cos n omega naught t dt. So minus 1 to 0 2 by t naught. What is t naught value? That is 2. 2 by 2, its value is 1. So integral minus 1 to 0 1 plus t into cos n omega naught t dt plus integral 0 to 1 1 minus t cos n omega naught t dt. Okay, so it is in the form of integral x cos ax dx. See, this is 1 plus t into cos n omega t, x cos ax, x cos ax. Here also it is x cos ax. So integral x cos ax dx is equal to 1 by a square into cos ax plus ax sin bx. Okay, cos ax plus ax sin ax. Okay, so it is minus 1 to 0 cos ax. Here the we can expand this as minus 1 to 0 cos n pi t into dt plus minus 1 to 0 t cos n pi t into dt. N omega naught, here omega naught value is pi, that's why n pi t. So we are expanding this one. So integral minus 1 to 0 1 into cos n omega naught t dt, that is cos n omega naught t dt plus t into cos n omega naught t dt, right? So in this manner we can expand this expression minus 1 to 0 cos n pi t dt plus integral minus 1 to 0 t cos n pi t dt plus cos n pi t d 0 to 1 cos n pi t dt minus integral 0 to 1 t cos n pi t dt. This is in the form of x cos ax, x cos ax 1 by a square into cos ax plus ax sin ax. Okay, so here x is 1. In the first expression, x value is 1 and a value is n pi. In the second expression, x value is t and a value is n pi. Okay, like this we can substitute these values. Okay, so this will become integral minus 1 to 1 cos n pi t dt plus integral minus 1 to 0 t cos n pi t dt minus integral 0 to 1 t cos n pi t dt. Integral cos theta d theta, that is sin theta. So it is in the form of integral cos theta d theta. So it is sin n pi t by n pi with limits minus 1 to 1 plus 1 by a square, that is 1 by pi square n square into cos ax plus ax at into sin ax with limits 0 0 minus 1. Similarly, it is also in the form of integral x cos ax dx. So we can also expand this like this. So sin 1 minus 1, it is 0. So like this, it will become, by substituting the values 0 and minus 1 and 0 and 1 in this expression, we will get the values like this. So since cos n pi is minus 1 whole power n and sin n pi equal to 0, So substitute these values in the above expression. It will become 1 by pi square n square into 1 minus 1 whole power n, that is cos n pi, sin cos n pi value, minus of cos n pi minus 1 whole power n plus sin n pi. Okay, sin n pi value is 0. So simply substituting these values in the above expression, we will get an value is 2 by pi square n square into 1 minus of minus 1 whole power n. So an becomes 2 by pi square n square into 2 if the value of n becomes 1. If n becomes 1, it is 1 minus of minus 1, that is 2. So 2 into 2 by pi square n square. So 1, 3, 5, 7, like that. If the values are odd values, if the values of n are odd values, then it will become 4 by pi square n square. If the values are even values, if it is minus 1 whole power 0, that is 1, 1 minus 1, 0. So an becomes 0. So for odd values of an becomes, the value of an becomes 4 by pi square n square. For even values of n, the value of an becomes 0. The signal m of t is a even function. It is said to be even function if what is the definition of even function? It's a mirror image and original image, both are equal. That is m of t equal to m of minus t. If you see the waveform of this given problem, see, this is m of t and this is the mirror image of this m of t. That is nothing but m of t is equal to minus m of minus t. So m of t original image is equal to its mirror image, that is m of t equal to m of minus t. So here the signal m of t is even function. That means it satisfies the expression m of t equal to m of minus t. If the signal is even, then it contains only cosine terms. It contains only cosine terms. We have the advantage of the even functions. Here we have the advantage of the even functions. What is that advantage here? Here the advantage is if the function is even function, it contains only cosine terms, not sine terms. So it's a time sine terms will become 0. That is what is the sine coefficient here? Bn is the sine coefficient. An is the cosine coefficient. What is an? An corresponds to the amplitudes corresponding to the cosine terms, and bn is the amplitudes corresponding to the sine terms. So if the function is, if the given function or given signal is even signal or even function, that means it satisfies the original signal is equal to its a mirror image signal. Then it contains only cosine terms, not sine terms. So automatically Bn becomes 0 here. Bn becomes 0. So m of t becomes a naught plus an into cos n omega naught t only. Why? Because Bn becomes 0. So we can expand this. So that is m of t equal to 1 by 2, that is a naught value, plus 4 by pi square n square into an cos n omega naught t. Here n value is 1. Then it will become cos n pi t, that is 1 into pi t, that is pi t, plus cos 3 pi t by 9, cos 5 pi t, 5 pi t by 25, like this. Only odd terms, it contains only odd terms. So convert this into polar form. That is, polar form is m of t equal to s naught plus sigma n equal to 1 to infinity Sn cos n omega naught t minus phi n, where s naught is square root of, s naught is same as that of a naught, that is its value is 1 by 2, and Sn equal to mod Sn is the square root of an square plus bn square. As we already know that here bn value is 0, so that's why it has only an value. So square root of 4 by pi square n square whole square plus bn square is 0 square. So from that we can write Sn equal to square root of an square only, that is 4 by pi n whole square, and phi n is a minus tan inverse of bn by an. Here bn value is 0, so minus tan inverse of 0, that is 0. Phi n value is 0. If phi n value is 0, we don't, here in this problem we don't have any phase spectrum. Why? Because phase angle is 0 here. Only we have the amplitude spectrum. Only we have the amplitude spectrum. So Sn versus frequency. omega naught, 2 omega naught, 3 omega naught, 4 omega naught, like this omega naught. We have to find out the omega naught values and Sn value. Sn is 4 by pi n square, n omega naught and Sn value. So n value is 0. Suppose if we take n value 0, we will get the maximum value here. Sn value, n value is 0 means it is 4 by 0, that is infinity. So first of all, at 0 we will get infinity value, and at 1, 4 by pi square. Okay, at 2, like this, we will get the plot like this. Okay, so for this problem, if the given function is or given signal is even function or even signal, it has only cosine terms, not sine terms. And also remember, it has only amplitude spectrum, not phase spectrum. It has only amplitude spectrum, not phase spectrum. Why? Because here the phase angle is 0. No cosine here we have only cosine terms, not sine terms. Sine terms becomes 0. Why? Because it is an even signal or even function. Okay, so if the given remember, if the given problem is even function, then we have to calculate only a naught and an values, not bn value. Why? Because if you calculate the bn value also, we will get 0. Okay, so no need to calculate the value of bn here. Why? Because it is an even function, right? Is it clear? So we have only amplitude spectrum, not phase spectrum, right? So this is about this problem. Next we have to see the next problem. Here sinusoidal signal is given. This is the actually this is the waveform for half wave rectifier. Do you know rectifier? And here you study the concept of rectifiers and half wave rectifiers, full wave rectifiers in your electronic devices and circuit subject. Okay, so here if you take the output waveform of half wave rectifier, this is the output waveform of half wave rectifier. Draw the amplitude spectrum and phase spectrum of the given time domain signal m of t, whose magnitude is given as em, whose magnitude is given as em here. So it is varying. The signal is varying from 0 to 2 pi. Here the time period is given as 0 to 2 pi. It is taken from 0 to 2 pi. From 0 to pi, we have some sinusoidal wave. From pi to 2 pi, here there is no sinusoidal signal. Here we are getting the output as 0. Okay, so the whole thing will be repeated periodically. Okay, so the total time period t naught is from 0 to 2 pi here. So t naught equal to 2 pi, 0 to 2 pi, that is 2 pi. And f naught is reciprocal of t naught, that is 1 by 2 pi. And omega naught, what is omega naught here? What is omega naught? What is omega naught? Omega naught is angular frequency. Angular frequency is 2 pi into f naught. Here f naught is 1 by 2 pi, and 2 pi into 1 by 2 pi, that is 1 radian. Omega naught becomes 1 radian. Okay, from this waveform we can write the expression for m of t. Okay, so it's the amplitude, it is the sinusoidal signal with amplitude em. Okay, so we can write the expression for this one from this diagram, that is m of t is given as amplitude em into sin omega t, en into sin t, omega naught value is 1 here, so that's why it is em into sin t for 0 is less than or equal to t is less than or equal to pi. From pi to 2 pi, its value is 0. So first of all, we have to write the mathematical expressions from the given diagram, then only we can do the problem. For any problem, for any waveform, for any diagram, we have to write the basic mathematical expression from the given problem. Okay, from the given diagram we have to write the mathematical expression first. Okay, so m of t, that is m of t equal to em sin t for 0 is less than or equal to t is less than or equal to pi. Similarly, its value is 0 for pi is less than or equal to t is less than or equal to 2 pi. So after that, what is the next step? We have to find out the Fourier coefficient values. What are Fourier coefficients here? A naught, an, and bn. So what is the formula for writing the Fourier coefficients here? a naught is equal to 1 by t naught integral t naught to t naught plus t naught m of t dt. An equal to 2 by t naught integral t naught to t naught plus t naught m of t cos n omega naught t dt. Similarly, Bn equal to 2 by t naught integral t naught to t naught plus dt m of t sin n omega naught t dt. So first of all, we have to find out the value of a naught, that is equal to 1 by t naught integral t naught to t naught plus t naught m of t dt. Here also we have two m of t values. So 1 by 2 pi t naught value is 2 pi integral 0 to pi em sin t dt plus integral pi to 2 pi. Here the m of t value is 0 into dt. This is a 0. So only we have em 1 by 2 pi integral 0 to pi em sin t dt. So em is constant, extract it. So em by 2 pi into integral 0 to pi sin t dt. Integral sin theta d theta minus cos theta. It is in the form of minus cos theta. So minus cos t with limits 0 pi. So by substituting minus cos pi minus cos 0, cos 0 is 1, cos pi is 0. So minus of minus plus 1. So 1 by, this is em by 2 pi. A naught becomes em by 2 pi. Next we have to find out the value of an. So an equal to 2 by t naught integral t naught to t naught plus t naught m of t cos n omega naught t dt. Okay. So 2 by t naught, that is t naught value is pi. Okay. T naught value is pi. And integral 0 to pi em sin t cos n omega naught. What is omega naught value here? Omega naught value is 1 here. So 1 into n, that is nt dt plus pi to 2 pi 0. This becomes 0. So it is em by pi into sin t cos nt dt. So it is in the form of sin ax cos bx dx. Integral sin ax cos bx dx. Okay. So it is a minus of cos a minus b into xy 2 into a minus b plus cos a plus b into x by 2 into a plus b. We have to remember or recollect these integral formulas. Okay. Then only we can do these problems. We have to recollect these formulas, integration formulas. Okay, integral sin ax cos bx dx is equal to minus cos a minus b into x by 2 into a minus b plus cos a plus b into x by 2 into a plus b. Okay, so this is also the our given expression is also in the form of this formula. So by substituting these values in this one, we can get an value is em by pi into 1 minus minus 1 whole power n plus 1 by 1 minus n square if n is 0, if n is 1, like this. For even values of n, if n is 0, then it will become 2 em by pi into 1 minus n square. If n is 2, then it will become 2em. If n is 1, then it will become em by it will become 1 minus 1, that is 0. It will become 0. So an is equal to 2em by pi into 1 minus n square for all values of, for even values of n. For odd values of n, its value becomes 0. In the same manner, we can find out the value of bn also. That is bn equal to 2 by t naught integral t naught to t naught plus t naught m of t sin n omega naught t dt. Here omega naught value is 1. So by simply substituting these values in this one, we can get the expression for this one is em by pi into integral pi sin t sin nt dt. So here also it is in the form of integral sin ax sin bx dx, that is sin a minus b into x by 2 into a minus b plus sin a plus b into x by 2 into a plus b. By simply substituting, we will get the values of bn is 0. So m of t becomes a naught plus an sigma n equal to 1 to infinity an cos n omega naught. So this one, its polar form is like this. So s naught is em by pi and Sn is square root of 2em by pi into 1 minus n square whole square. So here bn is, since bn is 0, actually it is not an even function, even though we will get bn value 0 here. Bn value 0 here. So if bn is 0, then phi n becomes minus tan inverse 0 by an. So minus tan inverse 0, its value is 0. Phi n is 0. If phi n is 0 means there is no phase spectrum. Only we have frequency spectrum. Frequency or amplitude, both are same. So by substituting the values of n, omega, so n omega and Sn, we will get the